はい、もうコルクです。デスストランディング2の10枠目やっていきます。前回ちょっとムービーが始まった直後に切ったので、このポーズの画面からスタートします。はい。
Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility. Hello!
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. Didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainy, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan. Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Can anybody hear me?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility ground.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway. Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right. Time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Order accepted. Thank you. What in the world?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHB Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. All right, time to make our getaway.
Now leaving.
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, sir. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen. Still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. We've heard all about you from your... Go ahead and...
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
Must be about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother.
Hi there. You're safe.
But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no!
We need to leave right now.
Please!
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. Who wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold? Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us. The animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it. I can tell. I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope. I hope you'll continue to work.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be a... Oh, she's so very special to... Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate. By the way, We've uploaded it. You can trigger it remotely once through. It might just save your life if you run afoul. Well, we first found her in an area with how wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how... So, you can see why our wee girl would be... It's where we look after the animal. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and after we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she... That being said, changes in the... causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, which is why we strive to preserve native animals. Cheers, Sam. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and get... But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia... So I've got high expectations for you and your friend. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assist? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them. Even a few would make a real difference.
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about...
Order completed. Well done.
You really helped us out.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Take care, Sam.
When she's outside, Rainie's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Sam, it's Charlie. You'll be happy to hear that a request has come in which will take you to your next destination. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from West Fort Knott instead. Moreover, this request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about what equipment you might need. Only then should you commit to a plan of action. Access the delivery terminal at West Fort Knott to pick up this main order. Oh, and the DHB Magellan can take you there, if need be. Just open your ring terminal and select chart course to request transport.
まずはここに移動してもらおうか。あ、飛ばすべきじゃなかったな。まあ記憶はちゃんと見れるから大丈夫そうですね。
That seemed like a child. 車は車置いてきた扱いになる管理ない。また運輸いや車があるかどうか書いてないか。
こにあるんじゃん。あ、ここにあるな。中身レベル1ってなんか書いてあるのがあるんだけどな。ああ、カスタマイズパーツか。いやもうしゃあないな。
Keep on keeping on.
北観測所か。どのルート通ればいいんだろう。ここっぽいな。途中経路はどうしたもんか。こっちから回り込むのもありだな。
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical. Take them into consideration.
どうしたもんかな。サブミッションを進めて、あれすべきか。まあ普通に一旦車でやってみるか。あれは国道を復旧させていくべきか。ここまで復旧させてみるか。金属400、セラミック520。
accepted. Thank you.
400と520だっけ。よし、レッツゴー。
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
Hey!
ここまで伸びた。この後はどうなるんだろう。ないのかな。あった、これだ。さすがにこれはきついか。こっちから回り込む道順を考えてみようか。
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
長旅になりそうだ。まずはこれを越えられるかな。発電所寄るか。電池持たない可能性高いな。
This one's for you. Thank you, guys.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
充電してる？これ溜まってないように見えるけど、まあいいや。
Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. Bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with you, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position.
Trouble nearby.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Further now. Impossible, I know.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this? Way to make an entrance. Now let's get this card. You took excellent care of this delivery, I see. It's in practically perfect condition. I hope you'll continue to support us in it. All right.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And now we're finally... This should make our job so... And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data... Oh, right. I also wanted to... Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents. Which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct. After I moved to Australia, the locals, I then designed a new type. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throw. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from Doom. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. At this observatory, there's a patch of BT territory due north of here. There's no telling when the facility will... So it's important that incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect... One day they started sporting a whole, including grenade launchers with custom tranquil... Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral print, so where'd they get all the new heart... We appreciate that. The tar currents are acting up again. Let's both keep on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the western... Now it's time for you to head north. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia. Stable, there will be challenges, of course. I expect more great things from you.
Sam, this is Tom here. We believe that we finally determined the location. The chironium levels there are pretty high, though. I hate to ask, but would you? I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
はい、じゃあ1時間経ったんで、ここまでにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。